Hey everyone, and welcome to Grounded by Yoga. Namaste. Welcome to your practice. My name is Steve, and today we will have about 30 minutes practice together to overcome tamas. So what is tamas? Related to yoga philosophy, tamas is this energy, this dark energy that is referring to inertia, lethargy. And by overcoming this energy, we can come from a place where we hold ourselves back, where we are not able to move forward in life, to a place where we are more light and we have more clarity in our mind. So if you want to start, if you are ready to jump on the mat, we'll meet in Shavasana. We will start very gentle today. Let's meet in Shavasana. So make your way into Shavasana, laying down on your back. Slowly, gently, allow your feet to fall to the side, palms facing up. And feel your body lying down. Feel the contact of the mat. Bring some mindfulness into your practice. And let's check with yourself, how do you feel today? Let's take this precious moment to acknowledge how is your mind going. If you can place it on the scale from -10 to +10, -10 would be very low, depressed, and 10 would be super anxious. And 0 would be the perfect emotional state of mind. Let's take this moment to notice, how do you feel? Now shift your awareness to your breath. Let's take some time to welcome ourselves onto the practice. So especially when we are tamasic, when we are feeling low, when we don't want to do anything, when we are in a tamasic state, starting with movement might be too much. So this is the reason why we start low, with stillness. And we will slowly build up movement into the practice. And we will end today with a short Shavasana and a short seated reflection at the end of the practice. And prepare to move. Bend your knees. Bring the sole of the feet flat into the floor. And hug your right knee to the chest. And extend your right leg toward the ceiling, right heel pushing the ceiling away. Here, hold on behind your the thigh with your hands, both hands holding your leg. And here the option is to stay here or extend the left leg down, pressing the left heel against the mat. Resting here in Supta Padangusthasana, reclined big toe pose. A great way to stretch the hamstring safely. Inhale here. And if you can, if that's available for you, as you exhale, bring your right leg toward your chest to deepen the stretch. And let's take 5 more mindful breaths here. Perhaps moving your ankle, dorsiflex the ankle and plantarflex the ankle, pointing the toes. One more breath here. And as you exhale, lower the right leg down. Rest in Shavasana and notice any difference between your legs. Perhaps the right leg feeling more light, more awake, the energy flowing more freely into the limb. One of the great tools in yoga is to feel the practice, experience the sensation in the body, to really embody the practice. And bend both knees. We'll go to do the other side straight away. Both soles of the feet flat onto the floor. And extend your left leg toward the ceiling, left heel pushing the ceiling away. And with your hands, take hold of the back of your left thigh. Options to stay here or extend the right leg down. Pressing the right heel into the floor. Inhale here. And as you exhale, draw the left leg a little bit closer to your chest. And you can start to play with your ankle, plantar flex the ankle, point the toes, or dorsiflex the ankle. You can also start to draw some cycles with your ankle, warming up the joint. Anything that your body is asking for. 4 more mindful breath here. Overcoming tamas, lethargy, this energy that sometimes is keeping us from living the best life, the life we desire. Scrolling on the phone, watching TV, all those kind of behaviors are all tamasic. We are just distracting ourselves from experiencing ourselves. Let's take 2 more mindful breaths here. And on your next exhale, lower your left leg down, Shavasana. Notice, sense. Once more, bring the sole of the feet flat into the floor, slightly further from your buttocks. Preparing for bridge pose. Hands resting flat on the mat, palms facing down. Inhale here and exhale to prepare. And on your next inhale, tuck the tailbones under and lift your hips off the floor, slide your shoulders underneath your back, perhaps interlacing your fingertips underneath your buttocks. And breathe here, pressing all corners of the feet firmly into the floor, engaging your glutes. Bridge pose, Setu Bandha Savangasana. We'll be here for 5 slow deep breaths. Keep the head looking toward the ceiling. Don't turn your head to the side to avoid any strain in the neck, to protect your neck. Setu Bandha Savangasana. the great posture to activate the parasympathetic nervous system, to calm the mind. Last breath here into this bridge pose. Inhale. And as you exhale, release your hands, release your hips down, and bring your feet as wide as the yoga mat. Knees shift toward each other. This is called the constructive rest, to allow the spine to come back to its natural position. Moving mindfully, being present with your practice and enjoying the transition, moving slowly, safely. And hug the knees to the chest on your next inhale. And exhale, hug them a little bit tighter. Contracting the back bend. And slowly roll over to either side and slowly pressing up to a full kneeling position. Hands underneath the shoulders, hips above the knees. Spread your fingertips wide. Press the top of the feet into the mat. Spread the shoulder blade. Neutral spine. Slightly tuck the chin to the chest. And on your next inhale, lengthen the belly toward the floor, opening up the chest. And exhale, round the back, chin to chest. Inhale, lift the tailbone, open up the chest, lengthen the belly. Exhale, round the back, chin to chest, big stretch in the back. Keep going at your own pace, following between the inhale and the exhale in this cat and cow flow. Warming up the spine, releasing any tension around the spine. One more breath here. And find your neutral spine. Come back to your breath, neutral breath, natural breath. And take a moment to perhaps notice how is your mind now. Can you notice any shift? Anything happening already? Be curious. And from here, step your hands about one hand span forward. Tuck the back toes under, inhale. And as you exhale, send your hips up and high, down dog. Walk your dogs, extending one leg at a time. Keep micro bending the elbows. Extend and rotate the shoulders. And find stillness here for 3 breaths. Looking toward the toes. Slightly tuck the chin to the chest. Perhaps already noticing your energy shifting in a more positive state. And slowly step toward your hands, feet between your hands, and find your halfway lift. Hands on your chin, lift up halfway. Tuck the chin to the chest to lengthen the back of the neck. And as you exhale, fold forward from your hips, standing forward fold. Once more, inhale, lift up halfway. And exhale, stay here. Empty your breath all the way down. Deep inhale through the nose here. And exhale, fold forward from your hips. Empty all the way. And from here, bend the knees. Inhale, lift up all the way up, arms overhead. Urdhva Hastasana. And exhale, find your Tadasana, the mountain pose. Notice how is your mind? How are you doing with your practice? Perhaps already feeling or seeing a little bit brighter between your eyebrows. The light shining. Open up the eyes if they are closed, hands on your hips, and step your right foot back about one leg length apart in preparing for warrior 3. So your toes are slightly turning to the side, about 45 degrees. Press your back heel down, square the hips to the front of the mat, and bend the front knee over ankle. Shoulders above the hips. Be careful not to arch the back. Pressing firmly both feet, all the corners, the outer edge of the back foot, and pressing, spreading your toes of the front foot. And on your next inhale, lift your arms overhead. Warrior 1. And exhale, lower the arms. Flow with me. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lower the arms. We will add a pattern to the breath. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, lower the arms for 4, 3, 2, 1. If that's comfortable, extend the inhalation to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend, if that's available for you, to 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And hold the pose. 4, 5 slow deep breath here. Engage your core to stabilize the posture. Activate Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha if that's in your practice. Slightly tuck the chin to the chest to engage Jalandhara Bandha. Focusing on retaining the energy around the vital organs. Avoiding as well any excess of energy to go up to the mind. 2 more breaths here. And on your next exhale, bring your hands on the mat and step back to down dog. Options to stay here or follow me for a vinyasa. So find your plank and lower the knees down and tuck the toes. Allow yourself to lay down on your belly and tuck the toes, hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale, lift up, cobra. And exhale, tuck the toes under and send your hips back to down dog. And on your next inhale, step your right foot forward between your hands. Bring your left foot a little bit closer to have the right stance. And on your next inhale, press the front foot firmly into the floor as you rise up, arms overhead. Warrior one. And exhale, lower the arms. Inhale, lift your arms overhead. Exhale, lower the arms. We'll add the count to the breath, if that's okay for you. So next, inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, lower the arms for 4, 3, 2, 1. In for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. In for 6 and we hold. Warrior one. So adding a count to the breath, we are working with Udana Vayu, which is the upward flow of energy. Can help to feeling more energized, less tamasic. Let's take 3 more mindful breaths here. Relax the shoulders away from your ears. Slightly micro-bending the back knee. Avoid any pressure on the joint. And next, inhale. And as you exhale, bring your hands on your hips. Inhale here, opening up the chest. And exhale, step forward in Tadasana. Pause for a moment. Notice how you feel. Come back to your breath if your mind is wandering around. Cultivating presence. The more we are able to catch ourselves wandering around, the more we are able to bring it back to the present, and the more we do it on the mat, the more we are able to do it in real life. As simple as that. This is why we are practicing our yoga, our physical practice. And we'll go on the floor. On your next inhale, sweep your arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Bend the knees, exhale, fold forward from your hips, hands on the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, hands on the mat. Step back to down dog. And let's take 3 mindful breaths here. And on your next exhale, lower the knees down and tuck the toes. Options to bring the knees as wide as the yoga mat. Sit back on your heels and bring your forehead on the floor. Extended child pose. Surrender to whatever comes in your mind. And let's take 2 more breaths here. And slowly make your way down in Shavasana, where we're going to spend the next 3 minutes, not too long, but just to integrate the practice, the benefits of the practice. Let the feet fall to the side, hands resting alongside you, palms facing up, and allow your awareness to shift to your breath. And focus, stay focused there for the next 3 minutes, doing nothing, enjoying the benefits of the practice. And start to deepen the breath. Come back to your space, to your body. Feel the contact of the mat with your skin. And start to bring some movement in your hands, your fingers, the toes. Take any stretch, anything that feels good for you. And make your way up to sitting once you're ready, where we will end this practice. Sitting down with some reflection, as always. For those who knows me, you know how we are used to end our practices. So find your seat, find your block, or anything to sit on, or elevate the pelvis. Find a neutral spine, relax the shoulders, relax the features of the face, and bring your awareness between your eyebrow center. So now you have probably an idea of what might look a practice, what can be beneficial for you when you are feeling low, when you don't have the energy to do stuff, not the motivation behind. Starting with a slow pace and slowly building up the energy can bring you perhaps more clarity, more awareness. So the next time you are laying down on your couch and you have to do stuff, but you don't really want to do it, you know that this practice is for you, waiting for you. If you need to reach out. Before we close the class, the session, take a moment to check with yourself how you're gonna transition to your day. How is your mind and how you are going to step out of the mat. Intentionally, with kindness, compassion. Yoga is not only about stretching or doing a fancy pose. It's about meeting yourself wherever you are without judgment and be able to be with yourself without judgment, with kindness and compassion. Now from your eyebrow center, bring your awareness down the throat, down to the heart space, behind the sternum, in the middle of the chest, where lies your soul. And bring your hands to your heart center in Anjali Mudra. And bow your head toward your hands in a sense of gratitude for your practice, for showing up, for becoming a better version of yourself. Working on yourself is really important. And slowly open up the eyes if you're ready to transition. Thank you everyone for showing up and for practicing with me today. I hope this practice will benefit you, and I hope you can feel the effect right away. You can always subscribe to this channel, leave me a comment on your practice if you want to. I would really appreciate it to support my work. And I hope I will see you in the next video. Namaste.